Hello all, I am Snehal.
I am Monika.
We are from SDM PG College Ujire. Today we are here to conduct a social experiment on the topic menstruation, and our questions are with regard to menstruation and menstruation cycle. We are questioning few males and few females with regard to this topic, and we want to know if there is still stigma existing with related to menstruation, and if people are open to talk about menstruation in public.
Menstruation is a monthly discharge from woman's body, and she starts getting it right from the beginning of her puberty.
Menstruation cycle is the thing that happens for the girls, it happens once in a while. I think it's I don't know exactly, maybe once in a month it happens. It's a healthy cycle for the formation of the so-called egg, which is very much necessary for the formation of offspring. So it's a good thing.
Menstruation is nothing but it's the period. Usually the girls will be having this every month, so the duration will be like, it extends, and it depends from one person to the other. That means with a girl it will be usually from 21 days and up. It can also last up to 45 days.
Menstruation is a cycle that every female goes through once in every 28 days, where the body is preparing her for pregnancy.
Sanitary napkin is something, see, when something is coming out of your body, you have to block that. So for normally when we go, we use hand key for wipe our sweating or whatever, wiping purpose. So likewise, this sanitary napkin is very useful for the girls at the time of menstruation, so that they keep themselves very clean, and they also feel comfortable, so that whatever discharge is coming out, it gets absorbed by sanitary napkins, and they feel comfortable about it.
Sanitary napkin andre like baby pads baruttalla, pads. Sanitary napkin andre mostly use ಮಾಡೋದಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಕಾಟನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಂತ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಯಾನಿಟರಿ ನ್ಯಾಪ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಟನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು ಮೆನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರುಯಲ್ ಸೈಕಲಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಆಚೆ ಈಚೆ ಕ್ಲಾಟ್ ಆಗದಿರೋ.
Usually during the menstruation or the period, so there will be the extra tissues or the bloods which will be coming out from the vagina through the uterus, and to extract or to avoid these things, women will be wearing this sanitary pads or napkins.
Sanitary napkins are what do you call them? They are items used to stop the menstrual bleeding from discharging.
Sanitary napkins, in fact, have come to revolutionize the life of a girl or a woman, because I know the way in which my mom or my sisters used to, in fact, use pieces of cloth. But what with this readily being available, I believe the quality of life, the sense of security that a girl is going to be feeling is so much, obviously, because it is going to take care of any one of those bloodletting.
Well, I have not done this so far, but I guess my father does it normally, and I don't mind. If I have to do that, I will do it.
ಯಾ ಫೈನ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವನು ನನ್ನ ವಿಷಯ ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲಾಗಿ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಶಾಪಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅದು ಜನರಲಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಅದು ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಶಾಪ್.
Of course, what is there to feel comfortable? If you just go and ask the medical person, he'll just definitely give it. So what others think, that doesn't matter. I'm just purchasing it for my dear ones, maybe my mother, sister, or my would-be, or someone else. What is there wrong in it?
Yes, of course.
Surely, why not?
At this stage, no. But because I'm brought up in that kind of a culture, that I wouldn't like to buy anything, even brassieres for that matter, for my wife. Just as my wife may not go to any ready-made stores and then buy inner wears for me,
ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಕೊಡೋದು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ?
Yes, many times I have bought for my wife.
Yes, in a vague term I can say they get very jittery about the things around them, and they lose, sometimes they tend to lose patience, and they'll have some physical symptoms like stomach ache, back ache, and they appear moody at times. And normally these are all the common things I know, but these are all the, I think, superficial things, all this, but I don't know how what are the psychological the upheavals they go through while they're having menstruation. I don't know about that, but this is from my general idea, being in the family.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಸೀದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿಸಿದ್ದು ಅಂದರೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ನೋವು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಮತ್ತು ಆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು.
Physical symptoms, there are lot many. It depends upon the individual. The common symptoms will be like severe stomach ache and mood swing, and some even suffer with some quite feverish feeling. That is a major symptom, and mood swing is of course a biggest drawback.
As I said, usually again it depends from one girl to the other. So the usual symptoms might be the anxiety, or there might be some mood swings or nausea or stomach ache. So these are the common symptoms usually this will be experienced.
Pretty difficult, because let me go to my own experience. I used to see my own elder sister actually being slightly drained and tired. My mom used to be the same, more or less. I do not know. The energy level of my mother did not seem to be so much affected. But my sister, I know of course the way in which she used to feel fatigued, and apart from that, now it is very difficult, in fact, for anybody to make out whether somebody is going through that period or the normal days for her.
Yes, I am comfortable with talking to the opposite gender about menstruation.
Yeah, I feel comfortable talking with the opposite gender people about menstruation.
Definitely, but not with all men. With few people whom I feel comfortable as friends.
I think it is cool and they should know about it, in fact. So there's nothing hesitation about it. People, as they are getting educated, both men and women are equivalent, and they need to know each other better, what exactly are their physical changes which are happening. Maybe that will give more better understanding to their living or life, whatever it might be.
Yeah, I'm comfortable. I don't have any problem with that.
Yes, of course.
I'm okay to ask, like, I don't feel hesitation to ask them. Yeah, I feel comfortable. Sometimes my dad brings those sanitary napkins and gives it to me.
100%.
I feel comfortable because it is part of life. There's nothing to be hidden as such. So it is a stage which every woman passes in their lifetime. So as a daughter, as a sister, as a wife, or as a mother, she has to pass all these stages. So I think it is not an hesitation which should stop her talking about menstrual stages or menstrual problems.
I'm feeling comfortable even by talking with my father, mother, and even with my brother also, even with my husband also, no problem.
Sometimes I ask my father to bring sanitary pads.
Maintaining cleanliness and using good quality of sanitary napkins and changing it for every 6 hours.
Menstrual hygiene is nothing but maintaining certain sort of cleanliness in terms of menstrual cycle.
Normally we do have a notion that the hygienic factor will not be there when we use cloths at home. It is only the sanitary pads which are available in the market provides better hygiene. No, it is not. I think when we talk about environmental issues, when there is lots of environmental echoes which are happening, we need to know what are the better ways of menstrual hygiene which can be taken up in the home, which can be homemade remedies also, instead of sanitary pads which are easily available in the market.
Menstrual hygiene, it is including everything. First, personal hygiene is very important, and even we have to give very importance for our inner ways, and then our diet, and along with that even we have to give about our personal health also.
Drinking more and more water, and even using have to change one pad exactly after 6 hours, and then even using some hygiene products also, like V-wash or clean and dry, something like that. Yeah, I change the sanitary napkins for every 6 hours, and I use 3 pads for a day.
Definitely, it is something related to having a bath, okay, every day. Most of the time I prefer it is something related to 2 baths per day, so that was a major thing that I concentrate on. And in terms of changing the sanitary pads, I prefer 3 pads that has to be changed morning, afternoon, and as well as during nights.
The better hygienic factors which every woman has to maintain during the menstrual time is keeping oneself more clean, that is externally as well as internally, consuming good food which might boost the immune system, because that is the time when a woman loses lots of energy. So to be more hygiene, she should be more immune, so she has to consume good food as well as the external hygienity that she has to maintain, that is taking bath, okay, keeping herself clean, the environment clean, as well as taking care of the hygienic factors while using the sanitary napkins. Disposing of sanitary napkins also becomes very important with respect to hygiene factors.
I never take head bath during my menstrual cycle, as it disturbs our thinking way, and sometimes it disturbs our health also. That's why we won't take head bath during my menstrual cycle, but I take 2 times bath every day, especially during my menstrual cycle, and I wear everyday washed clothes, and I prefer, instead of napkin, it is better to use cotton cloth during menstrual cycle. So along with that, I will also give importance about my food diet, and also I give much importance about even rest also. Every woman needs rest during her menstrual period.
During menstrual time, I drink lot of water, and very often I change my pads, and I won't do much physical task.
Yes, I am, because there is nothing to hide from everybody. Like, every woman menstruates, so it's not a big deal to hide all these things. So I take the sanitary napkins in a polythene cover, because the shopkeeper also gives it in it, and most of the girls are used to take it in a paper cover or polythene cover.
Yeah, not a problem for me.
No, even polythene cover, even the paper is also not necessary when we are having our vanity bags. Vanity bag is enough to carry our sanitary pads and everything.
Sure, I'll get it, because there is nothing to be ashamed about it.
Menstruation is a natural process in every woman's life. whether it is my mother or my sister or my wife. If they need any help during menstruation cycle, I am always there for their help.
This is a sanitary napkin. I am holding it first time in this open form, so it was in a packed form. So what I want to tell is, like, if my mother, sister or any of my close ones, if they feel like me to get this thing, I'm always free and happy to get this thing.
If my mother, my sister, my wife or any of my girlfriends need it, I'll be there for them.
Menstruation, is a natural process. If my mother or my sister or my wife needs help during those difficult days, I think I'm certainly going to be available for them and I'll help her.
Menstruation is a natural process, and there are many girls who are not access to these sanitary napkins, and I feel I'm fortunate enough to use these sanitary napkins, and it is very essential to maintain and even support menstrual health and hygiene.
Menstruation is a natural process. I'm fortunate enough to use sanitary napkins. There are many girls who do not have access to sanitary napkins. Let us support menstrual health and hygiene.
Menstruation is a natural process. There are many girls who do not have access to sanitary napkins. I'm fortunate to be using it. Let's support menstrual health and hygiene.
Menstruation is a natural process. Many girls do not have access to sanitary napkins. I'm fortunate to have it and use it. So I support menstrual hygiene and the cause.
Menstrual cycle is a natural process. There are many girls who are not access to sanitary napkins. I'm fortunate that I'm using it. So let's support menstrual hygiene and health.
To conclude, I like to say that all our participants have given positive responses about menstruation. Women, they are okay using other products than sanitary napkins.
Let's support menstrual health and hygiene.